Welcome to this short video. This is a brief overview of the Advanced Financial Management or AFM exam. Firstly, AFM questions are based on case study type scenarios of varying degrees of complexity. The requirements for each question are designed to test candidates' overall understanding of the syllabus and their ability to apply their knowledge and skills to the scenario in recommending decisions relating to the financial management of an organization. Secondly, AFM questions are designed to test not only candidates' technical skills, candidates are also expected to demonstrate professional skills in their responses to the requirements. The professional skills candidates are expected to demonstrate are communication, analysis and evaluation, skepticism, and commercial acumen. Finally, across the AFM exam, the questions will also include a mixture of written and computational elements. Here are 4 examples of good practice to help maximize your chance of success in the AFM exam. Firstly, AFM exams test a range of syllabus areas and often more than one area of the syllabus in a single question. You need thorough and sustained preparation to gain the adequate level of knowledge you will need to pass the exam using the approved study materials. You should also engage with resources available on ACCA's website, including the technical articles and previous exam reports, because both will provide an insight into the examining team's thoughts on key aspects of the syllabus. Secondly, you need to be able to apply your knowledge to the requirements of each question. Application of knowledge to the scenario is a must for you to pass AFM. This means you need to ensure any advice you give is consistent with what you're told about the company in the scenario. This leads into my third point, question practice. You're strongly advised to attempt exam standard questions as part of your exam preparation, completed to time and under exam conditions. You should compare your answers to the published solutions to identify any deficiencies in your knowledge, understanding, or application, and then address the deficiencies identified. Finally, good answers require an organized approach and a good structure. Planning your answer before starting to write it will help with this. It does not need to be a detailed plan. You could just briefly note down the points you want to cover, for example. Well-presented answers give the marker confidence that you understand the requirements of the question. Discursive answers in brief bullet point format, often in incomplete sentences, as statements and not as discussion-based narrative, will pick up few, if any, of the available marks. Use rounding to keep your calculations simple and save time. Equally, save time by not writing out a formula unless you really need to. You gain the mark by using the formula with the given numbers. There are also a number of pitfalls which you should take care to avoid. Firstly, you need to have a good knowledge of the FM syllabus and other ACCA exams, and you should carry this knowledge forward into AFM. For example, you should have good knowledge of investment appraisal techniques, cost of capital, and financial ratios from your FM or equivalent studies. It may be necessary to revisit your previous study notes if you feel you're not strong in any of these areas. Secondly, during marking, we often see candidates failing with marks in the 40s when these marks could have been pulled up to a pass if they had simply answered all parts of each question. Good answers provide a balanced response to all question parts, whether the part requires discussion or calculations or both. Scripts which answer all the questions reasonably are more likely to pass compared to scripts where parts of questions or even whole questions are left unanswered. Thirdly, sometimes markers see messages such as, "Sorry, ran out of time" with regularity. The ability to manage time effectively on each question gives you the best possible chance of passing. For example, a comment saying something simple such as, "The PE ratio has decreased" without any further analysis will not gain any marks and therefore waste time. Timed question practice is an excellent way to improve your time management. The final point worth emphasizing is that question spotting is not a good idea. As has been outlined earlier, a thorough knowledge of the entire syllabus is needed in order to pass the AFM exam. You don't want to risk your chance of success by trying to second guess what will appear in the exam. Good luck with your AFM exam studies from the AFM examining team.